Morning, boys. Tuesday, Snap on Tuesday today. It is, out of the way pigeons, 7:37 and it is already 27.5 degrees. So we had the hot day yesterday. I'm hoping today's going to be a little bit cooler. First off, yesterday morning we did the school event. So we went up to the Littland school, we took the sub box, the quad box and all that stuff. Blew lots of stuff around, made jelly wobble, water, some foam little pom-poms, and then we turned the quad box on and we did some floating cloth experiments, blew a beach ball in the air, and then I put ear defenders on the girls one by one and we blew their hair all over the place. The kids loved it, it was great fun. Faith was super excited to have a dad in school, and it was a good morning. Then I was supposed to have a camper van in yesterday to do like a reverse camera on it, but unfortunately he cancelled. Moved it to today, which is a bit of a nightmare because I've got one in already. But because of the heat yesterday, I literally went home and jumped straight in the pool, which is where I pretty much spent most of the afternoon. I got back to the van yesterday morning from the school. Obviously we had our weird little abnormal heat wave yesterday, and the dash was reading, as the vehicle was parked in the shade up in Old Town, the vehicle was reading over 50 degrees parked up. When I drove through Old Town, it dropped down to about 42, and then towards work it stayed at 40 and it didn't move from 40. So it was a real hot day yesterday, not pleasant at all. They have said originally we were supposed to get a cooler day today by about 5 degrees, but all the news people and stuff are saying that it's supposed to be hotter today than it was yesterday. I don't understand that, unless they're just scaremongering, trying to sell papers, maybe. Today, first thing, I've got Paul, my copper friend, the detective. He's coming in, and we've modified a box which is going to go under his passenger seats, and we've got the Rockford Fosgate PBR 500 amp, which is going to run his little 6.5-inch sub from Kicker. So we've got that to do first, which I'm hoping is not going to take too long. And then this afternoon I've got the camper van coming in. It's a Ducato based chassis, and the head unit is a Chinese one, and the camera on the back has basically failed. So my problem I've got, or the issue, which is going to be removing the camera, one thing, changing the camera and actually trying to get the lead through the vehicle, because I think it's hidden in the body where they built the vehicle. Really not a wise idea. Get that out underneath the vehicle and then jack up the chassis and then crawl aboard the cable all the way along the chassis, cable tying it to the front, in through the front bulkhead, and then up to the Chinese radio, plug it in and make sure it works. That's today's task. There's two of them. Hopefully it is not going to be as blisteringly hot as it was yesterday, because it was mighty uncomfortable. Hope you kept well, hope you kept safe if you're in the UK. Drink lots. I can't tell you how much I drank yesterday. Honestly, I tried to stay hydrated, and your pee still comes out looking very orange, like you need to drink more water. I think I probably had about 7 litres of water yesterday, and it weirdly enough, it's not the heat that sort of the sweating that tended to bother me. The heat made my head hurt, so I started to get like a really bad heat headache, much like I did with the Aston. When it's hot, I just get this uncomfortable headache. So going home and jumping in the pool and kind of cooling down my core temperature actually really helped. Instantly, I say instantly, within about half an hour I noticed a difference, that my head wasn't hurting anymore because I cooled myself down. But I was probably in there for a good 3 hours, just, you know, not doing anything, just laying there cooling off. So I'm hoping it's not going to be that warm today, and obviously then we get the issue of like, you know, the heat again. It's just going to be awkward. It's just going to be awkward. I don't want that to happen. Subscribers still about the same. We've had a few more comments in the comment section. Somebody was asking about the Pioneer handbrake hack, and I hope I've answered that question for you, bud. USMC asked about the pokey tool part number, so I will try and remember to get that for you today from Jode. I'm not sure where we are with flyers. I can't remember whether today's a new one or not. I'm kind of all of a bit of a pickle at the minute with stuff. I've got a million and one things to try and remember, and the heat is not helping kind of keeping yourself copus mentis. Yeah. But anyway, off to get some breakfast, maybe a coffee. I don't even know if I want to eat, but I might get something. And I'll see you in a bit when we got Paul's car in. See you soon.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With the thing. Oh, we got a new flyer too. We like a new flyer. Yeah, I don't recommend going through the bush. There's quite a lot of spiders in there now. And some of them are getting quite fat and chunky. Look at that little guy there. Jesus, look at him. Ah, right. How we doing? So we got a new flyer. I wasn't sure whether we had a new one or not.
Yeah.
What we got here then?
Not here next week, I'm on holiday. All right.
Oh, it's taking a mick, isn't it?
I know, right?
How dare you? Brake bleeder. Light dinging spoon. The best words ever. God, I've got a lot of this.
Yeah.
Cool. What we got new? Anything?
The mini ductor, the Venom ductors, like getting the bolts off gets hot.
Oh right, yeah.
Cable on it.
Inductive, yeah.
Yeah. What else we got? T-shirts.
Woohoo!
Some female talks on extensions. Some spanners. Those are in green now, the new brushless. 8-piece extension kit.
Cool. Surprised this box is not gone.
It's gone.
Oh, is it?
It's gone, yeah.
Sold.
Going Wednesday. Yeah. They were the Speedway ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We need to find the fat bastard size. Medium.
Extra large.
Bigger than that.
3XL.
Yeah, that'll do.
How many 3XLs there are? 2XL, 2XL, 2XL. That's what you want in. Large and medium, 1 3XL then. Looks like.
That's cool. Wicked. Take a couple. Keep the brand going. They're good for t-shirt work, t-shirts really.
Yeah, they are.
Right, what we got then? Sockets, spreaders, ratchets. Brake pipe set. Sorry if you're getting wind noise. Oh, USMC wants to know the part number for the pokey tool, mate.
Which one?
You know the firewall grommet thing?
Oh, the The Sigus WINS.
That's it. That's it. So that one there, USMC. That's the pokey tool, and obviously I've got the extension one as well, the bendy one.
Yes, I got one somewhere. I don't know where it is, but yeah,
so it'll
be a similar part number for the bendy one.
Paddle slapper. That's the brake tool, right?
Did another one. That's another one we do. We do another one that I sold out within. I sold 5 on the Friday, then 1 on the Monday.
Blimey.
So I'm waiting for some more to come in.
Got a lot of ratchets in.
A lot of ratchets, yeah. Yeah, got a few ratchets. Tire inflator, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Loads of lights. They got like female talks on the end.
Oh, what, the star keys?
Yeah, 8 to 14, I believe. 8, 10, 12, and 14. So, but on a flexi, so they're on a little bit of a wobble.
What are they?
What price wise?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know actually, to be honest. $168, normally $350.
Mm.
This is your workshop one.
Yeah.
Got some of the bigger stuff in.
Hence why you got lots of ratchets.
Yeah, that's 100th anniversary ones there.
Cool. I'll join that back in.
Yeah.
Sit.
No?
Cool. I was just talking to the toolbox, told it to sit. Right. Any news on my bits?
What are we waiting for still? We're waiting for lights and a long talk still.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll chase them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I might come this week.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Right, let's give you some money. Right then. So we got Paul's car in first thing. It is a Alteca, Seat Alteca, and we've got a little space under here, and we're going to put sub and amp wired up to his factory head unit, so he's got a bit of bass in here, and it will be the Rockford PBR and the Kicker 6.75 inch sub. See you in a bit. Video this one. So this one's done. A bit longer than usual. This stupid head unit. So if you have this set up in your car with the unit in there, the Seat Easy Connect with this kind of head unit, it's got CarPlay. Your front audio channel does not have bass. It's literally EQ'd from 250 hertz upwards. So when you're wiring your sub, which we have here, and the Rockford amp is on the back of it, there is actually no sub bass at all. Rear channel only. Right, Paul's car's done. We're now going to go and do a bolt check on the Lotus at size. sweaty sigh. And we got Lotus in the air. So all of this car, you got your torch there, bud? All of this car, we replaced every single bush on this car to go through the suspension, make sure it was good, as you can see. And they're falling apart. Look at that gap at the top, and Si's just spotted this, the inside of that bush there. All of this is a Lotus upgrade part, and that's completely fallen apart. The arm's banging against the chassis, which is what my clunking is. Look at the state of that. And these aren't cheap, these are the Lotus refresh bushes as well. Proper fucking garbage. You have to redo them. But other than that, the rest of it, my aluminium radiator and my plate that I made myself with my Spal fans, all looking good. My carbon fibre splitter that stops the rabbits taking off my lovely expensive plastic under tray. But yeah, we need to redo those joints there because they're hitting the chassis. We shouldn't be tearing apart like that. That's really bad. But other than that, everything else, other than a little gearbox leakage which we need to sort, is looking good. It's nothing like being fucking kicked when you're down, is there? So I come back from Si's. Obviously we've got some bushes to replace on the old Lotus because the inner ARB arms and lower joints are toast. But I'll come back to this.
Now I got to cut you.
So Harry was telling me my alarm on the chase is going off. I've got damage to the front bumper, holes and cracks where the truck, Hill's truck, hit the wall so hard it flicked that brick at the front of my car and demolished the fucking wall again. Didn't stop, sped off out the estate. So I hope they've got deep pockets because that's going to cost you a lot of money, Hills. Yeah, the bumper's broke here where the brick has smashed the side of it really hard. It set the alarm off, and I've got a recording of it on both the internal camera, external cameras. But we now need to get this back to the paint shop and I've, well, I don't know, because this is broken, that might be a new bumper. What a fucking joke. Still, it's not all bad, is it? I'm still alive.
Ooh, I'm not angry.
You are angry.